Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. Hope all is well. And we're going to talk a little bit baseball here locally from where I am. It's the New York Mets. And I'm sure if you guys watch Mets baseball, you see this team on ESPN every once in a while or MLB channel. You always see Jose Reyes, and you remember Jose Reyes. And there's an article in SNY Mets blog. They're talking about Jose Reyes and how Mets are unlikely to cut Jose Reyes despite the rumblings, and it's been going on for a couple of weeks here. People out inside and outside of the Mets organization have speculated as to whether when Anthony Swarzak returned from the disabled list, when he comes back, if it will cost Jose Reyes his roster spot. But with his activation on Tuesday in Swarzak, Reyes appears safe for now. Reyes, in case you're wondering, is batting 141, 208, 197. Yes, you read that right. Struggling defensively at third. Is his job secure for the long term or even in the near future? Barring a last-minute change, and thinking it does appear he will survive this particular roster movement here. And I think it's a telling sign to this season that's spiraling out of control out of the Mets right now. He's not the reason that the Mets are collapsing, who are now below 500. But he can't run, he can't field, and he can't hit. Why keep him and his 141 batting average that includes a 10 for 77 line with only 2 extra base hits? He's mostly, right now, really what he does, if you watch these games, just grounds out meekly to the infield. And sometimes if you're a Met fan and you probably think to yourself, this organization is a little bit clueless, right? Alonso is tearing up Double-A right now, for example, right? You want to keep your pretty boy? Fine. Maybe release Robles. Put Alonso at first and release Lobaton. Luis Guillermo seems major league ready to an extent, and I'll explain that. Explain it. He did not spend every waking moment with Reyes. He actually plays defense. Why is Reyes here? Just one reason. If you're a Met fan, probably that's what you need. No speed, no power, double clutches. He even makes crazy throws this year. Unless they're trying to tank. The draft is coming up, right? Maybe a guy like Jake Bart or the third baseman from Florida. Can you fire Sandy before the draft? He won't be here when they come up, right? Might say, okay, Guillermo looks overmatched at the plate. Knocking Alonso his defense. Didn't he have 4 RBIs in Atlanta? Guillermo. As stated, he's better than Reyes, okay? 141 average, I'm sorry, it's being lost at the plate. Guillermo plays defense. Neither player should be on a contender, most likely, and in turn, they're not. And no one on this team plays defense. They play Flores. They play Reyes. Cabrera, his defense is to be desired. I know defense wins in all sports, but that's just a point I'm trying to make. Listen, I loved him years ago as a baseball fan. Not the same player. Can't hit, can't field, can't run fast. to me, you might argue that this kind of shows a lack of accountability with the Mets. You know, other players see this and see the bar here is set historically low. Hope all is well.